Good morning. Once again, come back to online classes. Today is the last class for India relief features. In this today's lesson, you are going to learn about three important relief features of India. The first one about the Thar Desert, the second one about the coastal plains, and the last one is about the group of islands. So dear students, coming to Thar Desert, so where is Thar Desert located? Thar Desert is located in the northwest part of the country on the leeward direction of the Aravalli Mountains. These are called as Aravalli Mountains, which are located in the northwest part of India, and these Aravalli Mountains are older than the Himalayan mountains what you have seen. Before Himalayan mountains itself, you can find this Aravalli range of mountains. In the leeward direction of the Aravalli mountains. So what is leeward direction? You have here two directions. One is called as the leeward direction and another one is called as a windward direction. So direction through which the wind moves is called as the windward direction, and the winds which cannot go, that is called as the leeward direction. That is also called as the rain shadow region, where that part of the region do not receive any rainfall. So as at the back of these Aravalli mountains, it is the leeward direction and it do not receive rainfall continuously for many years, and that continuous system of having no rains and being a dry region, it made into a desert. So Thar Desert is at the leeward direction of the Aravalli Mountains, and this Thar Desert is located mostly in the Rajasthan. And if you just look into the characteristics of this Thar Desert, you come across sand dunes, so undulating surfaces. So what are undulating surfaces? You can come across this sort of sand dunes will be coming in the Thar Desert, and this surface is called as undulating surface. So these sort of undulating surfaces of sand dunes you can find in the western Rajasthan, and you find arid climate in the Thar Desert. So what is arid climate? Arid climate is a climate where there will be no availability of water. Scarcity of water is called as a arid type of climate, and this Thar Desert comes under the arid type of climate. So mostly you can't find any rivers in this Thar Desert, but one and only river what you come across in this is Luni River in this Thar Desert. Small streams they emerge out and they dry up before they join in the Arabian Sea. And even in this Thar Desert there will be very low vegetation. You know what is meant by vegetation? The trees and the crops. Very low vegetation you can find in this. And Indira Canal, you come across the longest canal in India, which serves the agricultural part in the western Rajasthan, and that is the longest canal you can find in the Thar Desert, that is Indira Canal. So coming to 2 marks answer right about Thar Desert. Thar Desert is in the leeward direction of Aravalli Mountains. It has sand dunes and rocky outcrops. The climate is arid where there is scarcity of rainfall, and you can find Indira Canal, which is the longest canal in India, and there will be very low vegetation, and it is located in the western part of Rajasthan in the leeward direction of the Aravalli Mountains. So that is about the Thar Desert. You know, this is also called as the Great Indian Desert. So that is about the most important feature of Thar Desert. Now coming to another important relief feature about the coastal plains. So here you come across two coastal plains. One is called as West Coastal Plain and another one is called as East Coastal Plain. So where is West Coastal Plain located? West Coastal Plain is situated or located between Western Ghats and Arabian Sea. The coastal plain which is located between Western Ghats and Arabian Sea is called as West Coastal Plain, and this starts from Rann of Kutch in Gujarat to Kanyakumari. You come across this West Coastal Plain, and this West Coastal Plain is very narrow in nature. You cannot find any rivers in this West Coastal Plain. You cannot find any irrigation facilities in this West Coastal Plain. You cannot find any lakes in this West Coastal Plain. It is very narrow in nature, and these West Coastal Plains are divided into three coasts. One is called as Konkan Coast, which has a part of Maharashtra and Goa. Canara Coast, which has a part of Karnataka, and Malabar Coast, which is a part of Kerala. So that is about the West Coastal Plain. Now coming to the East Coastal Plains. So where is East Coastal Plain located? This East Coastal Plain is located between the Eastern Ghats and the Bay of Bengal. The coastal plain located between Eastern Ghats and the Bay of Bengal is called as the East Coastal Plain, and compared to the West Coastal Plain, East Coastal Plain is broad. You can find many rivers in the East Coastal Plain, and this East Coastal Plain stretches from Mahanadi River Basin in Orissa to the Kanyakumari. You can find this East Coastal Plain. And in this East Coastal Plain, you can come across many rivers. You can come across many irrigation facilities. And even you come across different lakes like Chilaka Lake in Orissa, Kolleru Lake in Andhra Pradesh, and Pulicat Lake in Tamil Nadu, in the border of Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. You can find three important lakes in the East Coastal Plain. You can find many irrigation facilities. And if you observe, these are the differences between East Coastal Plain and West Coastal Plain. And as West Coastal Plain is divided into three parts, East Coastal Plain is also divided into three parts. Utkal Coast, which consists of Orissa State, Sarkar Coast, which consists of Andhra Pradesh State, and Coromandel Coast, which consists of Tamil Nadu State. So very important answer, write the differences between East Coastal Plain and the West Coastal Plain. And finally, we have another important relief feature, that is the group of islands. If you observe, we have two group of islands in India. One is in the Bay of Bengal and another in the Arabian Sea. The islands in the Bay of Bengal are Andaman and Nicobar Islands. And these Andaman and Nicobar Islands are mountains which belongs to Myanmar, Arkan Yoma mountains, which were submerged many million years before. And these Andaman and Nicobar Islands, very important, are of a volcanic origin. So, when the volcanoes erupted, when the volcanoes had their burst, so from the volcanic eruptions, these Andaman and Nicobar Islands are formed. And in these Andaman and Nicobar Islands, the southernmost tip of Andaman and Nicobar Islands is Indira Point, which is the highest point, and that Indira Point submerged when in 2004 tsunami has taken place in the country. You might be knowing 2004 tsunami. During that tsunami, this Indira Point had been submerged. And in this Andaman and Nicobar Islands, they are volcanic origin, as already we have seen. And coming to these Lakshadweep Islands, these Lakshadweep Islands are of coral origin. So what are corals? Corals are the excretions of the animals and the dead animals, dead sea animals, and the excretions of the sea animals. They form into the corals, and with these corals, islands are formed in the Arabian Sea. They are Lakshadweep Islands, and these Lakshadweep Islands are very small in area, that is merely 32 square kilometers of area. So Andaman Nicobar Islands are volcanic origin and Lakshadweep Islands are of coral origin. So most important differences between the group of islands. Even a 2-mark answer can be asked to write about the group of islands. The Indian group of islands can be divided into Andaman and Nicobar Islands and the Lakshadweep Islands, and the Andaman and Nicobar Islands are of volcanic origin and the Lakshadweep Islands are of coral origin. So dear students, if you observe the Indo-Gangetic plains and the coastal plains, in these plains there will be very highly densely population. What are the reasons for high density of population in these coastal plains? So these coastal plains, Indo-Gangetic plains, as we have seen in the previous class, or the coastal plains, these attract large number of population because many facilities you can find for the people to live over there. They have good irrigation facilities, they have agricultural facilities, and they are well connected with all types of transportation facilities. So the density of population in the plains are very high compared to the plateaus. So dear students, these are all the relief features what you have learned about India, straight from Himalayas, Indo-Gangetic plains. We have seen these are the Himalayas what we have seen, and we have clearly learned about the Himalayas, and after the Himalayas we have seen about the Indo-Gangetic plains, and after Indo-Gangetic plains we have seen about the peninsular plateau, which is divided into Malwa Plateau and the Deccan Plateau, and in today's class we have seen about the Thar Desert, and we have seen about the coastal plains, and we have seen about the group of islands. So the India relief features is a very most important lesson which carries merely 6 marks in the board of SSC examinations. So all of you go through the textbook, underline each and every sentence in the textbook and prepare well. Make your own notes of this first lesson and prepare well. Thank you very much. Have a great day.